past there.
Yeah.
They were going too far back that way.
Perfect. Right.
That's much better. So I would say for you, you got the nice motion and so on down, but something you need to do extra more than anybody else and so on is to really perfect your toss and this rhythm where you feel like this is going to be in the same spot every time. Don't underestimate the toss because like I said, it's 90% of your shot. That's what's going to help you make that perfect
Right now,
contact.
I'm having to think. Don't go down here.
Yeah.
I got a lot of things.
Well, you know,
but when I get in here by myself,
exactly. Well, you know, anything like if I
I'll do it at home.
You know, my worst shots that I hit is if I have to demonstrate something to somebody because then I show them and I start thinking about the shot. Like if I tell right now how to hit a backhand, you have to do this and do that. Oh, it's out. But if it naturally just happens, I make it happen and it's a good shot.
Yep.
So the same thing in the beginning, you're gonna have to think about it until it becomes natural. You know, without even thinking about it.
I'm thinking I'm gonna try some things, but it almost feels like the farther I am out here,
Yeah.
over right there rather than there, it's coming up and at least if it's going over me and a little long, I can
Yeah.
still wait on it. I can catch it coming down right there.
Yeah, yeah.
But if I go here and it goes wrong,
Yeah.
I can't hit that
Yeah.
ball.
And I would say too, like anything.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
experiment with that. Right
And I would say at most, only thinking about 2 things at max at a time, nothing more than that. Maybe 1, 2 things at a max if you feel comfortable with it. Yeah, then you're moving forward. All right, let's see something. There you go. So I would say the biggest thing for you right now would be like, what do you do here to get it up and to hit it underneath at the right spot here?
It needs to be higher.
Yeah. So
I'm
you
rushing.
can,
I'm
yeah.
having to rush to get
So
to it.
you can have the perfect toss and everything and still have a bad serve. It doesn't mean, because remember this, everything has to click for it to be a great serve. So don't worry if you have some bad serve. I don't care where this ball goes. As long as you're doing right the things that you're working on, like the toss and where the position is, the rest you can always add to it and then perfect that. You know, so don't worry about the result. Think about.
No, I'm not even trying to hit it. I'm just trying to
get that right.
To do what you're telling me, which is not fan it out. I'm not trying to open it.
Gotcha.
And because I was going to ask you, we're still doing this drill.
Yeah.
But I do not know that if I open it some, it's going to come over here and go in. But do what I want to do that, or this goes back to golf, rather than mess with coming up and trying to turn it. Do I want to
No.
do that? Nope.
Nope. You want to keep
All
it
right.
grub. Keep it
So
grub.
if I get up here,
Yeah.
and now we're doing this drill, and I'm trying to catch it like right there, I'm
Yeah.
hitting them here and there.
Yeah.
I know I either got to come in here or something. What do I do now to get a little more racket on the ball to keep it in?
You can open it up more. That's remember I said
Right.
that's
Yeah. See how you're this way?
Yeah.
Do I want to go? You know, I'm going up and I'm feeling like I'm hitting that way.
Yeah.
So you're saying I want to get up under it a little bit right there, up
Yeah.
under the bottom a little.
Yeah, and the thing is, remember that this is whatever you do, like opening it up here or more there. That's not the important part. That doesn't make a big effect on the shot. What the important part, what I'm trying to show you on the kick serve, is hitting it left to right and more up on it. That's the only difference. And you compensating by opening up more. That's fine. You can play. That's what you got to play around. Because remember this. Everybody has their own way of serving.
Well, right now I'm not. I know that I'm like barely brushing it.
Yeah.
And I'm hitting here. I'm hitting there.
Yeah.
And so I'm just saying, what do I
Yeah.
do to get more racket on the ball?
More
From
racket
here?
on ball. Right, perfect. Sorry. You have this one up? So from here, when you start to serve with a kick, you want to have the racket up. You always want to have the butt of this racket point like up in the air when you see that. Because you don't want to start like this, because then you're going to have it a little bit. You want to have the butt of the racket, and I have the camera ready so it sees it. You want to have the butt of the racket pointing up. So once I hit it, you see how I hit it down here?
Right.
Then I use more of the strings. If I just hit it here a little bit, okay, that's fine too. But I want to ideally hit it here, so I got more strings I can work with it.
Okay.
See that? So my goal is there, more brush. So I want to hit it pretty much there, and then work with this. There, and brush. See, I hit on the left, and I brush it upwards on the shot. So from here, up on it.
Yeah, that ball is right back here over your head.
Yeah. Did you
Right
get?
there.
Yeah. Nice.
So,
I'll
so
tell you
you're
something.
not up, you're right there.
Yeah, nice underneath my head.
I got you. I
Yeah.
got you.
Good job. There you go. And I'm always a fan, to get more kick. Toss the ball a little higher once you practice it and so on. Because remember this, you don't want to serve when that ball is like going up and so on. To get the perfect timing on that serve, you always want to hit it when it's coming down. Because the good thing about to get top spinners, the more the ball drops, your racket goes up, so it works against each other for that brush. You see
I
that?
got you.
So
I got
the
you.
more it drops, the more I brush up, and the more top spin I get.
Okay.
You know, so that's why even on ground strokes, if you
I'm
want
hitting mine right at the apex
yeah,
before it falls.
Yeah, if you're hitting it a little too soon, what happens is every time your arm extends and the ball is not on it, you're losing the brush. So think about it, the lower you can hit the ball, if you hit it low, now, every time your arm extends and the ball's on it, you're gonna get more kick.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. Got you.
oh yeah, that's it. And you'll feel that whip. And that's when your wrist gets involved too,
Yeah.
and you start getting extra
Felt
pop.
like I could release it.
Yep. Oh, I like it. There you go. There you go. Nice. That was more wrist. I saw that wrist.
Felt like I could
You know,
release it.
yeah, and a good way, what you did right there, when you practice this by yourself and you do this release, afterwards when you finish, freeze it and see how your wrist is bent like that. Because that shows you are coming over and you're breaking it, and that's going to get that more pop on it. Yep. Nice one. Ooh, like that. Good.
Yeah, you can't think of more than one thing at a time.
That's true. It's one, and that's what's the one thing you're thinking about now? Just say the one thing that you're working on right now. Think
Not
about it.
going down too far with the toss. I'm trying to remember not to go too far down here.
Okay, well,
and then I'm trying to remember when I
let's,
toss it. I'm trying to remember to toss it high enough.
let's do this for the next 7 balls. Only focus on the toss. We don't care about anything else.
Toss.
Okay, just the toss. After that, we'll work on something different. But just focus on the toss right now.
I had a golf pro told me one time I was playing golf with him at the Landon,
Yeah.
and he said, he said, I've been doing this 20 years. He got up there and hit a bad shot. He said, I've been doing this 20 years. My whole body, he said, I get up there, he said, I know my body's done it
Yeah.
thousands of times.
Yeah, yeah.
He said, with no more control than a human has over his body, it's a wonder we don't walk up on the tee box and just crap all over ourselves. He said, my muscles have all done it.
Yeah, they have.
Just get out of the way and let them.
Exactly. But like I said, but to get there, everybody starts up.
Wow.
We're like that.
Yep.
You know?
Right.
Yeah. There you go. And also remember this. The one thing you got to tell yourself too is, don't think that something that you're learning is going to take a lot of time, because some things you can pick up a lot quicker than other things. And when I always tell myself, like you understand the importance of the mind. If you think something, if you approach right away, it's a little bit tougher to master. Doesn't matter if it's easy or not, your body's going to fight against it the whole time. It's going to make it tougher for yourself. But once you think like, oh my God, this is easy, and every positive, the thought process, what happens is your body naturally adjusts to what's supposed to happen. It's crazy how our mind affects our shots and stuff. A lot of times, like I'm one of those guys, I don't have to play tennis for 6 months. I'll come on the court and I feel like I play exactly the same because I'm just trying to get in that frame of mind of how it is and how I feel. And I imagine that I played yesterday. It's kind of weird saying that, but some other guys that I played against, they all tell me, oh, I have to hit 1,000,000 balls to warm up before I can start playing. But I'm a little different because, you know, I played so many mental games with myself. But that's what I'm saying too. Whenever you approach something new, tell yourself, oh, this is so easy. I'm going to get this. And that's why I'm a big fan of as soon as you hit a shot and you don't like it or something's wrong, give yourself instruction right away. Never.
I do.
That's what I'm saying. Never say, oh, this is bad. Yeah, and you probably, you know what I'm saying? Because the instruction makes you improve on the next shot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and like I said, I know you do that already. You know, which is perfect. All right, so only thinking about that toss for the next 7
6
shots.
more.
Okay,
6 more,
6.
not thinking about the toss.
Let's do it.
Thinking about the toss.
Okay, a toss. Yeah, I would like extend my arm more. I wouldn't just pop it up. I would like this. Look at my rhythm.
Okay.
So I extend my arm. Make sure your arm is fully extended on top. It makes the ball go higher
Okay.
and more control. That's it. Because if you do this, if you go down too much, you're going to start flipping it, and it's going to be in a different spot every time.
Okay.
So that's why I never throw up the ball.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? I always slow here, but big there. See that? So from slow here, big there.
Got it.
So every time I toss up, it's almost exactly the same height and coming down. My control is perfect. Okay? So never big down here and flipping it up.
Okay.
The other way around. Perfect. Go. Oh, there's a little flip there again.
That was a flip.
That was a little flip. Try it again. Give me yourself a little lower here, longer arm on the here.
So,
You,
okay.
you, had it,
Okay.
you went down a little too much. Yeah?
Okay.
I want to see. I want to see this. Slow and keep extending this arm here. Extend it. There you go. That's it.
Yeah, I have to work on that.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. And this is going to give you a lot more balance too when you're up there with this arm. It feels you know exactly when it comes through. So. Yep.
That's definitely good.
Thanks, guys. Hey, can you kick those balls out on this court? The other ones? Thanks, guys. Thank you.
I don't like my hand blocking the ball. It covers the ball.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, it
Okay.
covers the ball.
Well,
I gotta get it. I'll get it. When I go up and let go, it comes up here. and
Okay.
covers it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
work on that. But over here or up there?
I would say, look at this.
Where?
Look, if you feel like you can
You're right.
start here and go down a little bit, if that gives you a little bit of momentum to get up, that's fine.
I like the rhythm of that.
Okay, do it then.
Alright,
So some people
started.
do this, some people do that. So start up here, but I don't want to see this too much down here because then you're going
And
to
I
start
need to
flipping.
build up some momentum.
Get a
So
little
I'm
momentum.
Fighting a little bit with the fall and
A
pull.
little bit is fine.
Let's try this.
Yeah, a little bit is fine. Yeah. Nice one. That's a nice toss. Very good. See, the nice thing I like about this rhythm and serve, if you miss the first serve, you have the same rhythm for the second serve, you almost never serve
Don't
double
change
faults.
anything.
Oh yeah. Try it again. That was a little flick there. Do this for me a little, like you still have the rhythm, but I want to see it really extend that. If you extend that arm more, that ball will go up higher in the air. We need a higher toss. Yeah. See, once you hit the shot and everything is low down here, you know, you're not going to get a real brush. So the whole thing is you need to give yourself, with this toss, a little enough time to get this racket up here and have that pause. You know, the longer your pause is, the more time you have ready to explode. You don't want to go like this and feel like I'm doing everything just with your wrist and so on.
Right.
The longer pause, then I can brush more and extend more. Yeah.
I'm having a problem with when with going up that high,
Yeah.
I'm not releasing it right. It's going everywhere.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah, just practice that
It's-
toss a little bit.
Let's
Let's do it.
see him still throwing the ball at you. See him flicking the ball up there.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not being able to do it like you are. With it just, you know,
Yeah. Well, you know, a good. Let's work a little bit on the toss. Look at it. For that ball not to flick back and forth and so on, have it on the tip of your fingers.
Okay.
Okay. Never like here or the palm of your hands because then it'll roll and so on. Just the tip of your fingers. And the key on this one is, see, I don't bend my wrist or elbow so much.
Right.
I pretty much, my momentum, look at this, I just open up my fingers at the top there. So this is rhythm, and I just open it up.
okay, but you're throwing it up and catching it, right?
We work for this exercise, yeah. I mean, you can serve it, but I'm saying just for this exercise, do this.
But that's where you want it is straight over your hand.
Yeah, so from here,
Right.
and then go up. So from here, there.
Right. And I'm trying to get mine to go up and come back over here to my head.
Just underneath
So I
your
need
head.
it to come from there. I need to let go, and I need it to come back over to here.
Yeah, yeah. So just from here, just underneath your head. Perfect.
The rhythm, I got that messes the rhythm up a little bit.
That's 3-2.
Nice. That's a good toss.
That one felt good. Felt like I had time.
Yeah.
But I already know what I'm doing. I'm going way too far down. The reason I'm doing that, I guess, is to get some momentum up because
Yeah.
from here, like I was telling you, when I'm out here like that, I don't have the.
Yeah.
You don't
wanna
think
feel-
you use that to do it, but
Yeah, you do.
what happens about right here is I'm losing control.
Okay.
In other words, I don't have my arm straight.
Yeah.
That's
You feel like you're losing control there.
yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah.
straining to try and keep my hand right.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Well, I would say do this thing. You know, you can have this arm closer to your body, like this.
bend my
You know,
elbow some.
you can. I would say it's fine bending your elbow, but make sure. I'd rather have you bend your elbow than flicking your wrist too much. You know,
Okay.
if you can bend your elbow and it's closer to your body, and you can extend this arm, that's fine. Play around with it. There you go.
I will experiment later when we're not together. I'll try all kinds
Yeah,
of stuff now
yeah.
that I know where the ball needs to
You
be.
see, and that's a big thing because you will find the best teacher most of the time is yourself because you know how to maneuver. Like, to give you an example, you know, when I was like 16 or 17 in school, the coach said, to me, you have the best forehand, best serve, best volley, everything. Your backhand needs some work. Why are you not number one? And that made me think, and I switched from a two-hander to a one-hander myself. And if you watch me play now, people say I have the ugliest backhand, but it's effective for me because I don't do this when I swing. I'm like this. You know, I'm like a real flicker, but it works for me. You feel how light my racket is.
Yeah.
So people would know, I would never recommend a light racket like that for somebody like my size, but it fits my game. So
That's
everybody is
what's
different.
important. That's what's important.
You know. Oh, that's a nice one. Good.
It was right where I needed it.
Yeah.
That does not feel too bad with the
Yeah.
bent wrist.
Yeah.
I might can work on that.
Yeah. And I think that looks a lot better with that bended elbow. It looks like you have so much more control. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's good because I love feedback because, you know,
Yeah, you have to know.
I would tell somebody straight on. But for you, like I said, that needs a little bit more compact here. That is fine. You know, as long as you can control it.
I will practice and work on it. That one's way out in front of me.
Give yourself a little height.
Way
Even
high.
even with this, we want to have a high, nice stuff. There you go. And I'll tell you something, every time you toss up, the longer pause you have, like that weight, the more control and good shot you're going to be. If you toss up and you hit it right away, every time it's going to be different. Okay? So toss it up and always wait for it to drop. As soon as it drops, you know, then you can time when do you have to go through. But you should never feel rushed. Okay?
A lot of them, when I throw them up, they're moving.
Yeah.
They're like, I know they're going to go over and fall back, and so I go ahead and hit them. I hit them.
Yeah. Well, hit a couple. Just toss up.
Give
Exaggerate.
them the fall.
Exaggerate the toss. Nice and high. There you go.
Felt good.
That's what I want. See how good that toss was? That was the right height. It wasn't too.
perfect.
Yeah.
I had plenty of time to I didn't have to jump on it.
Yeah, that's what we want. Perfect.
That one felt good.
That's 2 good ones in a row. If you can do 5 good ones in a row, perfect. Yeah. Nice toss.
One more turn that way. Oh,
You caught it. That's perfect.
yep. It was just moving too far back.
That's discipline.
I
That's,
can make this
that
one
is good. Nice. I like that. And you know what? And the thing is, I would say too, when you by yourself and you practice, make yourself a goal like 3, 4, or 5 max in a row to reach. Never go for I want to get 10 or 20 and so on. Tell yourself 1, 2, 3, perfect. And now you
I
can.
can't believe I've even been hitting any of those balls because all I'm thinking on
Yeah.
is the tall. I'm not even thinking about hitting it.
Yeah.
I'm just
So it's good. Like I would say, because if you reach like 1, 2, 3, it was good tosses and you're good. Like this last 3.
Yeah.
Then you start over again. What happens is you accomplished your goal and you're excited. But if people say, I'm going to try to get 10 in a row, they're going to hit maybe 5, 6 great ones and miss the next one. They feel disappointed. So keep those goals very short, you know, and achievable. You know, like specifically if you do something new.
right.
You know.
Right.
Give me a little higher toss. Okay, with that better toss, I'm going to film it on this side a little bit. Yep. Good job, good job. Nice one. A little too low there. That's it. And a good way to practice, if you're by yourself too, I would say start off, remember this, the most important part about the shot is your contact, so practice this a lot. Just choke up, get that brush down, because this is what's going to hit the shot. After you do this,
Okay.
then you can do your full swing because now your muscle memory of that rushing up and flicking that wrist at the end is there.
Okay.
So don't start off right away with serving because the hitting up and the wrist snap is what the most important part is. Once you do like a bunch of those, then move into your serve.
Okay.
Okay?
Let's see how it feels.
Go.
I'll definitely, with my hand in here, not trying to reach out.
Yeah.
I think I can do this a little better.
Good.
Near. Come on.
Perfect. That's a nice height too. Good. Okay.
Why are they going that way?
What's that? Because you're closing it. Oh, you mean that way?
They're going, yeah, the ones.
Well, you got to hit it on the left side of the ball. You're hitting it more to the right. Hit the left side of the ball.
Right.
You know when you
Okay.
brush,
And then
the whole focus is got to be that way.
Cross,
See,
got it.
remember for kick serve, my whole action is I want to throw my racket at that net post.
Right.
I'm not necessarily about focusing about going that way.
Right.
I want to throw it at the net post. That closing will give me weight on the ball and so on, but let your whole action go to the net post.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Good. You know? So that's why I'm a big fan too. When you practice here and you get the toss right and the height where you want to make contact,
Yeah.
practice this a lot. Where you get this. See how I do this with my racket?
Yeah.
And I don't, nothing is bothering me here like for you with the chair on that part side.
Right.
So I'm maneuvering here with my racket. You can watch on this video when you go home the difference between mine and yours from here. How this natural take back is very important because it affects the way my follow through is going to be. You know what I'm saying? It's the same as golf. If you take the club back this way, you follow through this, you're going to have a big slice. You take it back inwards, you hit it this way, you're going to have a huge draw. You know, same with my shot. If I take it back a certain way, my natural follow through is going to affect it. So pay attention on how this you get to a point where it feels nice and comfortable.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where your follow through, it doesn't. You don't feel like your follow through is restricted. That's something you need to work on.
Okay.
You know, a lot more. Here we go. Okay, let's make it last 5 balls. Good. Nice one.
That one was where I wanted. It's the only one I've thrown.
Yeah.
20 balls that
Yeah.
landed right where I wanted it. That one wasn't bad.
Okay. Match point.
2 inches off.
Match point. Give me one more. Here we go. Match point. Good one. Yes. Good job. That's a nice net clearance. Good job. So I would say first, the first homework you got to do, you know, and I'll send you an email too and that kind of stuff. I would say the first 2 times you come out here is focus on getting that toss right. At a point where you feel like I can get my take back right and my toss in the same spot the whole time, because then you can work on making contact, the brush, the kick, and all that kind of stuff. But if you start off struggling with the toss and the take back, then everything else is just, you know, it's not really going to fall into place. So the first 2 things is, I would say, the whole time, getting that toss and my take back, where I do make contact, it feels perfect. That's what your goal's got to be. You know, and of course, then you can move more to underneath your head, higher toss, and so forth. Okay? Well, all right, let's get some balls. Okay, you can have some water if you want. Just kick it over there quick.
No, I'm good. My ball retriever, I've got one in the car that works really good for me.
Oh, you can just kick it to the net here.
Kick 'em to the net.